This video has been created in partnership with the youth charity YMCA. Check out the description box for more information and a link to the website. Thank you! My mental health has been all over the place recently. Sometimes I forget how to enjoy what I enjoy, how to be happy again. And so today I thought I would show you guys 4 small, unique things that I do to bring happiness and positivity back to my life that aren't the usual make your bed in the morning, have a good breakfast, go for a walk. Because in my opinion, those things are pretty obvious and are said way too many times. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Firstly, let's talk about mini painting. I noticed that I said mini painting, not just painting. Now Bob Ross used to use a specific size canvas that I cannot remember for the life of me, but my canvas size is 75mm by 50mm. Welcome to mini painting. I don't know what it is about mini painting, but when I'm in a bad mood or I'm just super bored after revising or I'm just really angry, I specifically love to do mini painting because as someone who doesn't have a lot of time like a lot of other teenagers, it allows me to make a really cool piece of artwork in as little as 10 minutes or as much as 3 hours. All of the paintings in the top row in the background have been done by me, and the ones in the bottom row are actually Lego cards from Sainsbury's, but I am working on replacing them. When you're mini painting, each brush stroke matters. The amount of pressure you put on the brush, the fact that you have to be persistent and deliberate with your strokes just appeals to me for some reason. I think it's because we sometimes have so much unintentional stress and pressure in our lives that adding this intentional pressure that I've chosen to do just helps me to focus and realize that I'm in control of my own life, which can uplift me and help me feel positive on the more gloomier days. And it also just engages me for a few hours, so why not? The second thing that I want to talk about is how watching anime has made me happier. Now, I'm an anime newbie, and that is a sentence I never thought I would say in a million years. I've only been watching anime since August 2020, but since then I have grown to love it so much. I've only completed one anime, and that is the anime Kakegurui. Please excuse my pronunciation, but oh my god, anime is phenomenal. The artwork, the characters, the storylines, the music, it all comes together so seamlessly to just create this beautiful piece of artwork. Anime is simply chef's kiss. I've been able to have cooler conversations with other people, and also if you haven't watched an anime before, I would suggest after watching this video you should, and I guarantee there is an anime out there for you, whether you like sport or romance, murder mystery or zombies. For me, I can laugh, I can cry and just fall in love with the characters, and that makes me happy because I'm discovering something new and also making myself feel good and just enjoying life while watching it. So yeah, anime has definitely made me a happier person. Usually after a busy day, watching anime is something that I love to do because I can just take my mind off negative thoughts. I remember reading somewhere that anime can convey strong messages through its characters, setting, and the general vibe that can come from one single episode. And yes, that is very true. I feel my mind is more positive after watching anime, and it is something that I will continue to do for a very long time in my life, and I know that. And I love it. On days when I'm not feeling particularly optimistic or hopeful and I'm just in a really bad mood, I tend to overthink everything. I'll remember a conversation from a few years ago and I will overthink it because it'll randomly come into my mind because I'm in a bad mood. That makes me have a negative mindset, which manifests itself into positive thoughts just being chucked out of the window. So what I like to do when I'm feeling like that is play board games, specifically 3 games: Chinese checkers, chess, although not as good as Beth Harmon, and Cluedo. I know a lot of people have recently taken up chess because of the success of the Queen's Gambit, but I think a lot of you are sleeping on Chinese checkers and Cluedo. Cluedo's a game that I've recently started to fall in love with again, and I can just take that negative overthinking mentality and turn it into a thinking mentality. So basically taking the word over out, and even if I don't win by the end of it, which is quite a lot of the time, I'm not the best at the game, I usually feel really good inside and I just feel so energized and fresh, and that helps me to go about my day with a more positive outlook. And then with regards to Chinese checkers, there are 3 very simple reasons why this is fast becoming one of my favorite games to play. Number 1, it's super quick. Number 2, I can get to spend time with my family. And number 3, It's really simple. Just get your counters to the other side as fast as you possibly can and you win. It literally couldn't be better. Board games just make me so happy because I was a member of the board games club when I was younger and we used to just play them a lot in our house. And nowadays everything is becoming so digital, so you don't need to have everything on a screen for it to be fun. And board games just make me feel so happy and so positive after playing them, so that's why I love them. So the first thing that someone might think of when they see my channel is, she's a really big nerd, and you know what? I like to learn, what can I say? But sometimes no matter how hard I try to be productive, I just can't be productive. It just does not work. I gotta find other ways to reshift my focus and create a more positive workspace for myself so that I can be more positive and productive. So board games just help to bring that concentration back needed to refresh my mind and help me for the hours of revision that I have ahead. The last thing that I do to automatically make myself feel happier is practice gratitude. Now, I'd actually heard other people talk about how practicing gratitude made them happier and healthier, so I thought, why not try it myself? And I can honestly say that it does work. Practicing gratitude has definitely made me feel happier. Practicing gratitude can come in so many different forms. Some people like to bullet journal them, some people like to say them. For me, I like to do it for 5 minutes before I go to bed. I'll just say 5 things that I'm grateful for. So one of tonight's ones will be, I'm grateful for filming today. It's literally something as simple as that. Nothing extravagant or fancy, just small simple things that help me appreciate my life more. Practicing gratitude has definitely helped me feel happier and more good about myself. So I would encourage you to try the same and see if you notice a small simple change in your mindset. So guys, that is the end of this video. I hope after hearing about the things that I do for my lifestyle to make me feel happier and more positive, that I've inspired you to think about yours as well and maybe see how can I change mine about to make me feel happier and more positive within. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!